Hi, Amanda here from Dolphin Insulation, and we are on site in Worcester at the home of Phi Kappa Theta, and we are excited to share this story because we had a lot of success here. We are here with Nick Pelletier, one of the property managers, and he is going to tell you a little bit about the comfort level before we insulated the house.
Absolutely, Amanda. Being an old Victorian, there were a lot of drafty areas in the house beforehand. It also is a 3-story Victorian, and we had a lot of trouble maintaining the heat in each floor. You can imagine that there were differences, and significant differences. The third floor would be really warm, the first floor was really cold. So we really brought in Dolphin's expertise to help us, because I know I'm not an expert in insulation, and I knew that we needed outside help. We brought your team in to help us really identify our issues so that we could fix them.
And when Dolphin came in and insulated, what did they do exactly to the home to change it?
So the first priority was the attic. We knew that the attic was an area of concern, so we did blown-in cellulose in the attic. We also had Dolphin do blown-in cellulose in all the exterior walls, which was a challenge. Being an old Victorian, it wasn't framed exactly the way that everyone expected it to be. There were blocking in certain areas, so we worked through that. Dolphin was constantly in contact with me about how we could get around those different issues. We worked through it, and it was a really successful project. We actually were excited that we had 2 tests done on the property beforehand, before and after, called the HERS rating, which is the Home Energy Rating System. So we had the test done beforehand, and we had a rating of 153, which is high off the chart in a bad way. Basically, wind blowing through the house. And after the project, we had the company come back in again, and we actually scored a 79, which is basically very close to a new home, if not better than a new home. And that actually allowed us to apply for some great grants that really helped us pay for the project, so it was pretty exciting.
Wow, that's amazing. Can you tell me about how the comfort level changed once the insulation was completed?
Yeah, it's been pretty significant. We're in the house right now. It's a cold day out, and we were commenting earlier how comfortable it is in here. There's certain areas we go to where before we had issues, and there's just a dramatic difference. I think overall, the ability to keep the whole property a constant temperature now is the biggest difference. We've already seen reduction in costs on our energy bills, so that's been great, because we can now use that money to put towards other projects that we want to do in the future.
Awesome. Well, thanks for sharing. If you have any other questions, please go to our website at www.dolphininsulation.com.